Hello to you too. I'm here to do my able to be read pile, or as I like to call them, pickings, because I never end up reading my to be read pile books because I am erratic. Hello, I'm Blair, and I collect books, and I'm insane. Okay, so I'm going to get straight onto this because this is a pretty big stack, and let's just say that I'm very optimistic this month. I have a few library books that I need to get through, definitely, because I want to get through them. Oh, love. Lots of non-fiction and a couple of fiction books, and basically I'm just working through finishing some off because it's going to be April and Camp Nano, and I don't really want to, I do want to read lots of books, but like always, I'm going to be writing a shit ton, so we'll see how we go with this. Got The Great Gatsby here, about midway through it. I wanted to finish it before the end of the month, but there wasn't any pressure on my part because I was going to read it in April. I just decided to start it, so after I read Annexed, I will be getting back into reading this. It is very small, but I really like it so far, so it shouldn't take me more than a couple of days, hopefully, so let's go with that. Then I've got Write Your Own Science Fiction Stories. I'm already started this book. I will probably be reading it the first week of Nano, just to give you some ideas and tips and exercises and stuff to keep me going, and I will be having hopefully a review of this one as well. The Ancient Future by Tracy Harding. I have started this. I'm going to be trying to read at least 3 chapters a day because it is a big book. And I enjoy it, and I would like to get through it this month. I'm trying to do at least one big book every month. Sometimes it takes me 2 months to read a big book like this, so we'll just go with that. But I started it last month. I haven't really picked it up since then because I've had other books that I've been reading, but I would really like to get back into it. So that's my #1 fiction novel for this month. So if you haven't read this series or anything like that, you will probably get a review, hopefully by the end of the month. It is Beast. So expect me to probably take a month to read it at least. Then I have another non-fiction book, which is Smart Women, Smart Money, Live the Life You Want, which is basically about women and gaining their financial independence away from men and their partners, because nowadays they are same-sex couples and things like that, so this is applicable to everything. But yeah, I struggle with my own financial independence. I have since I have been in a relationship, so time to get my ass into gear and learn how to be money smart because I spend too much money on books. Your Soul's Plan, you've probably seen this a million times. Reading it slowly, it's one of those books that you really have to take your time to read. It is very intense, very thought-provoking and emotive as well, and it really kind of freaks me out sometimes because I resonate so much with souls and past lives and things like that. So I really cannot wait to give you guys a review of this book. If you are by any means interested in this book, I'm really excited to read it. I cannot wait to get back into it. I'm not even halfway through it, but I'm hopefully going to take some time out of every day to read it because that's what I was doing to start with, and yeah, hopefully I can finally have a review of this book up. Then, this is going to be in my other, actually I probably won't put it in my book haul because I'll show you now, but I have some books I want to show you. But I bought this yesterday. It is The Lavender Keeper by Fiona McIntosh, and I read The Mother's Group by Fiona McIntosh. This book is basically set in the war, and it's about a woman who was raised in a Jewish family in the French Alps, and it's when the Second World War breaks out, she joins the French resistance, leaving behind her family's fortune, and her home is overrun by soldiers, and their lavender fields are in disarray. And it's about a romance and things like that. So I'm so loving historical right now. I'm just so passionate about it. And this book, I just felt like I needed to pick this one up, and the themes and the time period, I really enjoy reading books about that time period and the topics and learning about different things, so definitely one I really want to get to, if not like next I'm not quite sure. I've been tossing up and turning about whether to read this one next, but I hopefully will pick it up sometime during the next month because I really want to read it. Then, I have a book you've probably seen before, but I'm going to show you anyway because these are the 4 books I've selected that I'm going to read and continue to read during the month, maybe if not later than that. It depends because I have to go back. I've only got one more renewal on them. So that is Cosmic Ships, Truth and Lies About UFOs, Other Humanities and Our Future. The Lightworker's Way by Doreen Virtue. The Secrets of Magic and Manifestation. And lastly, Mysteries, Legend and Unexplained Phenomena, Witches and Wiccans. This one definitely I'm going to probably be reading fairly soon because I have a lot of witchy type things in my novel that I'm writing for Nano, so yeah. So basically that is my to be read pile that I would really like to get these books. I would really like to get into these books. I don't have any set plan for April because it is going to be such a hectic month, but these are some of the books you can probably look for reviews. So it's those books there. You at least get three of these. So that's a lot of books to be optimistic about. Then I'm going to do my stack of 5 in this video too. So I have a list of 20 books that I chose to read last year. Like I wrote the list last year. And I just picked them at random and I said this year I'm going to read these books. And they're all in a basket. So this is my list of 20 books. And I'm going to show you 5 of the books that I want to read. And you guys can vote or choose or whatever. And whatever book gets chosen or suggested, then I will read it. I will try and read some more of them if I can, if I have time between everything else. But let's just say that these books are going to be circulating throughout the year. You might see some in the stack of 5 as well, frequently, if I haven't read them yet. So these are the books that I have for you to choose. So there is Water for Elephants, which is has been made into a movie, which I really would like to watch. And this is historical, I believe. Circus. You got me at Circus, really. Then, oh, this is the wrong book. I put the wrong book in there. But anyway, I want to read Charlotte, not Return to Charlotte, because I haven't read the first one yet. But I want to read Charlotte, so let's just pretend that it says Charlotte. By Felicity Pullman, and it is about a group of people who are zapped back into medieval time to the court of King Arthur and their adventures. So I definitely want to read Charlotte. I love King Arthur. So hardcore getting into it, so definitely would love to read that. If you would like me to read this book or the other book, let me know. And then I have chosen The Girl Who Chased the Moon by Sarah Addison Allen. I think this is the only other Sarah Addison Allen book that I haven't read yet. I think I still need to get a couple more, I'm not quite sure. But again, with the beautiful colours, so beautiful. She wrote Garden Spells and The Peach Keeper and Sugar Queen. And this is set in North Carolina, and yeah, it's just kind of, she writes magical realism and things like that. I'll read you the back of this one actually. It says, Emily Benedict has come to Mulby, North Carolina, hoping to solve at least some of the riddles surrounding her mother's life. But the moment Emily enters the house where her mother grew up and meets the grandfather she never knew, she realizes that mysteries aren't solved in Mulby, they are the way of life. Here are the rooms where the wallpaper changes to suit your mood, unexplained lights skip across the yard at midnight, and a neighbour, Julia Winterson, bakes hope in the form of cakes. Not only wishing to satisfy the town's sweet tooth, but also dreaming of rekindling the love she fears might be lost forever. Can a hummingbird cake really bring back all his love? Is there really a ghost dancing in Emily's backyard? The answers are never what you expect, but in the town of lovable misfits, the unexpected fits right in. So she writes these kind of books, and I love these. I love her writing style. So if you're interested in that kind of writing style and would love to read this book, let me know. Then I have Wolfbane by Sue Burstyn. Satinsky. I've had this book on my shelf since I went to the crime convention, and it is signed by the author. And basically this one says, Etienne, son of Lord of Kingdom of Armacoir, goes to train as a knight with Geraint of Lucan. Geraint is brave and kind, a good teacher and a master, but he has a secret that he has kept from his family. He is Belsclavret, a born werewolf. When Geraint is betrayed, Etienne must ally with the local wise woman and her daughter, themselves Busclant. I can't say that word. I'm so horrible at it. To save his lord. But time is running out. If Geraint's enemies have their way, Geraint will soon be trapped in his wolf form, and Etienne has his own secret. The decisions he makes will change his life forever. Inspired by a medieval romance, this engaging novel forces us to question everything we thought we knew about werewolves. What do you do when everyone you care about grows fur and fangs at least once a month? So, I love this cover too. It's just so beautiful, and it's sort of like a classic cover to me. The font's really big in this book, and I've been wanting to read this for such a long time and get back to Sue about what I thought about it. Yeah, and it says here, break the curse or howl forever. So if you're interested in reading something different that I don't think I've ever heard anyone ever talk about this book ever, not on the YouTube community or anything like that. So if you guys are interested in hearing something fresh and new, just let me know. And I think she would be an Australian author. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So definitely, if you're interested in that, let me know. And lastly, Postcards from the Bed by Marian Keyes. This is basically about Marian Keyes and her writing life. It says, when people ask me what I do for a crust and I tell them I'm a novelist, they immediately assume that my life is a non-stop carousel of limos, television appearances, hairdos, devoted fans, stalkers, and all the glitzy paraphernalia of being a public figure. It's time to set the record straight. I write alone in a darkened bedroom, wearing my PJs, eating bananas on my laptop. Not on my laptop, but my laptop on a pillow in front of me. Her novels are read and adored by millions around the world. Now read Marian Keyes' collected pieces, Regular Bulletins from the Bed. And I believe this was like, I think she did lots of things in newspapers and stuff like that. So it's like short stories and kind of post about her life as a writer and things like that. I've not read a Marian Keyes book except these books, but I read this book a long time ago, so when I saw it I had to pick it up for myself, and I think it'd be a fun read considering I'm doing nano. So for all you nanoers who would like to have a little bit of an insight into this book, yeah, let me know. It's a kind of, chick-litty kind of thing, but it's a non-fiction book too. I'm really into non-fiction at the moment, so yeah. Okay, so those are the books that we have here that you can vote on for the top 5 books that or one of the books that I will read for my stack of 5. And yeah, so that is my April pickings to be read. High five, guys, high five, they can talk. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope that you choose wisely, because I'm interested to see what people want me to read. Also, if you want me to read any of the other ones too, let me know, and I'll bump them up and read them first. Okay, so sorry this video is so long, but I thought I'd make it anyway, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.